Thanks for coming our way. I mean, it just elevates this event in so many ways. What Caitlin has done, not just on the court, but in general for women and girls in sports, is such an inspiration and motivation. I really look forward to seeing her game tomorrow. I honestly just got so triggered by Caitlin Clark's golf debut, and it is no fault of hers that I got upset. It is the fault of the WNBA because the LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season. They did it all correctly in literally one day. If you're a basketball player, but just a recreational golfer like Caitlin is, the delusional fan base that follows her disrespects the LPGA golfers by thinking she can go into this tournament and do anything. Caitlin Clark joining an LPGA golf tournament was what Caitlin needed this offseason. From the moment she stepped onto the green, the golf world was stunned by the magnitude of the Caitlin Clark effect. The buzz around her appearance not only turned heads, it also showed the WNBA what real appreciation looks like. The biggest names in golf couldn't believe the level of attention she brought to the tournament, and they made sure to give her the respect she truly deserves, something the WNBA should take notes on. Stay tuned because this story is just getting started. Here is how Caitlin Clark left the golf world in awe and made everyone rethink what true recognition should look like. Nelly Korda, one of the top women golfers in the world, truly knew how to welcome and appreciate Caitlin Clark, something that stands in stark contrast to the cold, jealousy-driven response from WNBA players who struggled to accept the attention Caitlin was receiving. Korda made it clear that Caitlin's presence wasn't just tolerated, it was celebrated. She took the time to make Clark feel part of the event and demonstrated the kind of support that every athlete deserves. This is what she had to say. I wanted to come say hi and introduce myself. I play out here on tour. I'm Maria. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being out here. It's very cool what you're doing for sports. Maria Fassi, a talented Mexican golfer, was also quick to praise other women athletes, and her reaction to Caitlin Clark is a real testament to how significant the Clark effect has become. Fassi's response was filled with genuine appreciation, proving that when women uplift each other, everyone wins. Unlike the jealous WNBA players who couldn't handle Caitlin's rising popularity, Fassi showed the world what true sportsmanship and support should look like. The Golf Channel has made a significant effort in talking about Caitlin Clark, highlighting not only her participation in the LPGA tournament, but also the potential opportunities for both Caitlin and the LPGA to benefit from working together more in the future. Their coverage was a breath of fresh air, focusing on how Caitlin's presence could boost the visibility and appeal of women's golf, while also giving Caitlin a platform beyond basketball. It's a great example of recognizing and capitalizing on potential, something the WNBA has failed to do by not fully appreciating the star power Caitlin brings. The Golf Channel's take was clear. Collaborations between Caitlin Clark and the LPGA could create a mutually beneficial relationship that would elevate women's sports as a whole, setting an example that other leagues should be eager to follow. During the tournament, Caitlin Clark was asked how she first got into golf. Her story is quite fascinating and beautiful. She spoke about the unexpected way she started playing and how it has become an important part of her life. Here's what Caitlin had to say. My dad, I loved it. My dad played a little bit growing up. I remember one of my birthdays, I asked for golf gloves. I got this cute little pink set, probably from the store up the street. They were cheap, but I had them for a while. They were cute. Eventually, I got some nice gloves, and I really love it. Rachel Demita, a TV host, posted a video explaining what the LPGA did right and how they capitalized on Caitlin's popularity, something the WNBA failed to do. Demita pointed out that the LPGA recognized Caitlin's star power and leveraged it effectively to promote the tournament, while the WNBA missed a golden opportunity to do the same. This Pro-Am event originally wasn't even going to be televised, but so many fans emailed the organization asking, how can we watch Caitlin? Can we come to the event? Can you live stream it? It ended up being put on television. When Caitlin Clark finally participated, the whole golfing environment was supportive. Brittany Lincecum, another professional golfer, praised Caitlin Clark in a way that truly resonated with fans of both sports. Brittany didn't hold back, calling Caitlin an absolute game changer, not just for basketball, but for women's sports in general. She's done so much for women's sports and basketball, and to have her at our golf tournament, I'm in awe. I got a basketball. I'm hoping she signs it for my girls. I've seen her swing. She has a great swing and potential. Steph Curry, another basketball player who appreciates and plays golf, had his own comments about Caitlin Clark. I saw somebody break down her release time, which is pretty much identical to mine. Her confidence, you can't help but watch when she plays, where she's shooting from, the range, the flare. She's a performer. If you like the video, then subscribe to the channel. Caitlin Clark is a different energy. It's great for her, great for women's basketball. Tiger Woods, the legendary golfer, also broke his silence on Caitlin Clark, and what he had to say was nothing short of shocking. Tiger, known for his selective praise, especially when it comes to recognizing talent beyond golf, was genuinely impressed by Caitlin's tournament. He spoke candidly about her impact, her athleticism, and her ability to bring excitement to any sport she touches. It was a powerful moment that left the sports community buzzing. Here is Tiger Woods' take on Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark didn't get the respect she deserved in the WNBA, and I'm glad to see that she's finally getting it from the LPGA. It's refreshing to witness a community that recognizes her talent and makes her feel truly valued. The recognition Caitlin received from such a legendary figure as Tiger Woods is nothing short of fascinating. When one of the greatest athletes of all time acknowledges your talent, it speaks volumes about the impact you've made. Tiger's praise wasn't just a testament to Caitlin's skills. It was a reminder of what genuine recognition looks like. It's honestly shameful that the WNBA has not treated Caitlin with the same level of appreciation that the golf community has. Instead of fostering her potential, the WNBA has let jealousy and pettiness overshadow their ability to uplift their brightest star. The LPGA and golf community have shown exactly how it should be done, by embracing talent and celebrating greatness. Caitlin Clark deserves nothing less. Gino Orima, a prominent figure in women's basketball, recently made headlines with his controversial comments regarding Caitlin Clark's participation in the LPGA tournament. He labeled her golf ambitions as disrespectful to the LPGA, a statement that shocked many. However, some have raised doubts about the authenticity of the video, suggesting it might not be real. Whether genuine or not, these remarks have added yet another layer to the ongoing debate surrounding Caitlin Clark's ventures beyond basketball. If you're a basketball player, but just a recreational golfer like Caitlin is, the delusional fanbase that follows her disrespects the LPGA golfers by thinking she can go into this tournament and do anything. There are actually fans that think she can make birdies or even pars. These people are so disrespectful and so unknowledgeable and so stupid that it gives women's golf a bad name. So the kid is set up for failure right from the beginning. According to some online sources, the video may not be authentic, with the footage appearing to be heavily doctored. Many of the comments Orima made seem to match his previous statements from June on the Dan Patrick Show. Additionally, there are noticeable glitches in the video that further suggest it may not be authentic. This has led to ongoing speculation, with many people questioning whether the entire incident was fabricated or simply manipulated to spark controversy. Regardless, the situation has fueled discussions about Caitlin Clark's journey and the obstacles she faces, both on and off the court. Annika Sorenstam, a legendary golfer and the driving force behind the tournament Caitlin is participating in, had plenty of praise for her. Sorenstam made sure to thank Caitlin for joining the event, acknowledging how busy her schedule is and expressing appreciation for her efforts to be part of it. Annika's words were a powerful endorsement of Caitlin's impact, highlighting just how significant her presence is not only for the tournament, but for the sport of golf as a whole. Here is what Annika had to say. Thanks for coming our way. I mean, it just elevates this event in so many ways, and what Caitlin has done, not just in, on the court, but just in general for women and girls in sport, and such an inspiration and motivation. So yeah, I really look forward to seeing your game tomorrow, guys. Annika's recognition of Caitlin was both professional and heartfelt, a far cry from the petty treatment Caitlin often received from the WNBA. Annika not only acknowledged Caitlin's incredible skills, but also highlighted the dedication it takes to excel in multiple sports at such a high level. She spoke of Caitlin's resilience, her drive, and her ability to inspire others, recognizing these traits as truly special. Rachel Demita, who had already been vocal about Caitlin Clark's treatment in the WNBA, continued to share her thoughts. Demita pointed out that the WNBA had failed to properly acknowledge the star power Caitlin brings to the league. Instead of embracing Caitlin as a transformative talent, the league seemed hesitant, perhaps even resistant, to giving her the spotlight she deserved. The LPGA, on the other hand, immediately recognized Caitlin's potential and leveraged her participation to create a buzz around the tournament. Caitlin's involvement in the LPGA tournament brought unprecedented attention to women's golf, showing exactly how a league can thrive by embracing a star athlete's impact. The golf community saw Caitlin as an asset, someone who could elevate the sport and bring in new fans, while the WNBA seemed more concerned with maintaining balance among players. This attitude only served to undermine Caitlyn's contributions and limited the league's ability to grow. Caitlyn Clark is a transformative talent, a player who has the power to redefine women's basketball for generations to come. However, this can only happen if she is supported, celebrated, and given the platform she deserves. The LPGA has demonstrated what is possible when a league truly values its stars, and the WNBA must take this as a wake-up call. Caitlyn Clark deserves nothing less than the full support of the league she represents. If the WNBA doesn't adapt, it risks losing not only Caitlyn but the momentum she has brought to the sport. The LPGA has shown how women's sports can thrive by embracing and celebrating their stars. It's time the WNBA took notice and did the same. Thanks you subscribe to the channel.